Scarcity is a very big one for me because I grew up, like I said, with a lot of scarcity in my life. I always believed that everybody else had more than I did, and it always looked that way. And I always thought that the rich people were different than where I could ever be because of what my parents always told me. So I really had to get out of that conversation. What I noticed is that when you think scarcity is an energy, right? It's an energy. So I want to think of like a desert, right? Like a dry desert. There's not a lot of energy flowing. And I kind of think of scarcity like that. There's just not a lot of energy flowing. It's kind of stagnant, kind of in one place, kind of suffocating, right? You can relate to that, right? And then think of like a place where there's, just energy, where there's blooming flowers and green trees and water streams flowing, right? There's movement, there's flow, right? And I think that scarcity is in a place of no flow. So when we can change from the place of no flow to a place of flow, that's where energy flows more towards you and abundance comes to you. So I say, let's change scarcity to abundance, because just by changing how we think about it, it starts actually happening in your life. I always say, your words create your world, and your world is created by your words. So we are the creators of everything that happens in our life. So we really have to change and be responsible how we think. And some things have been ingrained in our system, in our brain for so long that change is not easy, right? It's not easy, but it's possible. And it's that possibility that I put there in the future that gives you hope, that gives you faith, that gives you trust, that things do change, but we have to change first. When we can change ourselves, then we can change our life. And I'm committed to you also living in that place of transformation, of possibility, and of change, because your life matters, you're important, and I want you to have everything you want. Just like a mom would want to have her child have everything they want. So you're my children, I'm your children, we're each other's children. We help one another. And life transforms because we're all for each other. We all lift each other, and we all want the best for each other.